dream of love. He was like, she's going to have to take a pregnancy test. I forgot what I wanted to say. Like, that is such bullshit. How am I allowed to say bullshit? I was. Hello and welcome to another video. I know you want me to say welcome back to my YouTube channel, but I'm classier than that. So welcome to another video. My name is Rukayya Idris or Rukayya Idris. I am a second-year law student in Kano, Nigeria, and I post vlogs, a day in the life of a law student, tips and advices for a regular student, in fact. So anything you think a Gen Z or a millennial will be interested in, you can find it on this channel. So please, if you're interested in content like that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so you get notified immediately I post a video. Anyways, let's just get into the video, guys. Today, I'm going to be talking about pregnancy scares, if you know what that means. And it's not really pregnancy scares, but just things that surround the female reproductive system. I know if you're a guy, you're probably cringing, and even some girls are cringing right now, but these are things we need to know about, even though we're not old people, as people classify it. Even though we're not old people, these are things every teenager or adult should know about themselves. So this is a story time. I'm going to be telling you a story about what happened and things that surrounded this entire conversation. So going back to a couple of months ago, I was, on my period, complaining about cramps. And then I watched this series called Big Mouth, and the woman talked about how pads are classified as luxury item. I'm like, what is luxurious about pads?
And I feel like at this point you can kind of sense that I'm a feminist. You would be right. I am a deeply passionate feminist.
How is it something that is classified as a luxury? Like we enjoy the process of putting, I'm not gonna get into it. So I was bitching about how that is such bullshit. How am I allowed to say bullshit? I was bitching about it, and then my friend was like, oh, she hasn't gotten her period in 5 months, and I was like,
wait a damn minute. What?
I paused and I was like, back the truck up. She said it so casually that I was like, wait, which health class did I attend that I read this in? Because I know it is not normal to not see your period in 5 months. So she was talking about it and I was like, you need to go to the doctor right now. Right now. I was so scared for her because my parents are medical personnel. My dad's a pharmacist, my mom's a doctor. So I know the repercussions of not seeing a doctor. So I told her to book the appointment. I was so scared because I just knew it couldn't be a good thing. I'm not a health personnel. I don't know anything about her, but I knew it couldn't be a good thing that she hadn't seen her period in that long. So when I found someone, when I found a place to go, a hospital to go, I called her up and I was like, yo, meet me at so place, let's go, let's get this done. And we normally go for classes, so I had to find a time where my class matched with her class, hoping it wasn't clashing. And so when we finally found a time, we were like, okay, we need to go early in the morning, because usually if you know anything about Nigerian hospitals, you need to go on time. If you don't go on time, they'll tell you to come back. They'll even give you a date. That's how everything works over here. So we needed to go early. And I think I even missed a class, but it wasn't really that important. So, no, oh my God, not that it wasn't important. It was just a class that was missable. So I missed the class and I called her up, we went. And then when we were going, this is actually quite funny. When we were going, we got stopped by a man. And if you are in northern Nigeria, or if you're just a pretty girl, trust me, I'm sure you get stopped a lot by guys. So we were going outside of the school, and then a guy stopped, and he was like, where you going? He looked very, very married.
And like,
Very,
he
very
didn't
married.
just
So
look married, he
asked
was
us where we're
giving
going,
us
we're like, we're just
sugar
going to
daddy
the gate.
vibes
And
up in
then
here.
He took us in his car and said he'd drop us at the gate. Normally, we would not enter. We would not. We are very wary of rapists and ritualists, so we would not enter. But the fact that we were two, one could. I'm not gonna say what we were gonna do, but we knew we could handle ourselves. One sat at the back, and I sat at the front. So when we were going, he asked us like, where are we going to? And then we told him we're going to the hospital. He was like, which hospital? And then we told him the hospital we're going to. And he was like, no, it's too general. We won't get attended to in time, and that we should go to this other hospital. And we're like, we don't know where it is. He was like, it's there, it's there. He just told us we should tell the commercial driver where we were going, and he'd probably know the place. So he now asked who was sick, and then I told him it was my friend. And then my nigga gave us 2K, two solid K. And like, it wasn't for me, I was just the escort, but a little something.
I realized at this moment that he might have been giving sugar daddy vibes, but I was also throwing gold digger vibes.
Get into your pants, they will be nice to you. So he dropped us off in front of the gate. We got a commercial ride to the hospital, got a card, saw the doctor, and this is where the interesting part happened. So he was like, 5 months is a very long time, and that why hadn't she seen the doctor in that long? And I was like,
it was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
and I was like, I told her, in case you don't know, I'm very, very I told you so. I'm an I told you so kind of friend. If I tell you something and you still decide to do it, and something bad happens, I will glorify myself in the I told you so column. I would say so much you would get sick of me. So immediately he was like, 5 months? Why haven't you seen a doctor? I was like, tell her, sir, because I'm mute, tell her. So he was like, she's going to have to take a pregnancy test.
Oh my God!
I was like, what? She's going to have to what? Because we're Muslims, like we're unmarried Muslims, and it's not like, okay, we see having sex before marriage as this horrible thing. No, you do you. But from where we are from, like, it's a big no-no. It's a taboo. It is against the law from where we at. So the fact that he even asked her, and she looked so small. She is so small. I'm like, how could you ask her if she was married or if she was pregnant? But then he asked, and she was like, no. But then he was like, she has to take a pregnancy test just to rule it out, because 5 months is a really long time. They have to rule it out. And so we went, and we were about to get the scan, I think it's a sonogram, that they put something in her stomach, and she was like, no. She does not want to do this. And I was like, bitch, you have no choice. Am I allowed to?
I tend to curse a lot,
It was like,
but I'm
you
working
have
on it.
no
so
choice. You
bear
have
with
to
me.
have no choice. You have to do this. So she was so scared about like opening up her body. Like I said, we're not like all these conservative people who believe, this should be, Islam should be like this. We're very open-minded people who believe that you can do what you want with your body, but preferentially, she didn't want to open her body for nobody. And I was like, man, he sees people's stomachs like every single day. This is his job. And I'm sure he's probably seen like, I don't know if you understand how like women with tambi, like they have a big stomach. These are married women. These are women that are trying to see their kids in their stomach. So obviously their stomachs are big. Like she even has a flat stomach. We're over here working out. Like if you see my stomach.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never
see my stomach, and I'm like, you even have a flat belly. Like why you bothered? But she didn't want him to see it. And then I asked one of the attendees if I could go with her, and she was like, you guys came together, of course you can go. And I was like, this is what I came for. This is what I came for. So I went in there with her, and then he put that little serum there on her stomach, and then he was like, she should open up her stomach, and I was like, open up. Like, she was so scared, but then we got through it. We found out she was not pregnant. Negative, people. Hooray! But they're gonna run a few more tests just to see if she's okay. But like, the entire process just goes to show how important it is to take care of like your reproductive health. If you have any issues that have to do with your body system, it is very advisable that you go see a doctor. There are different diseases happening. The different diseases happening where we see women not being able to have kids, breast cancer, all those stuff. And so it's good to get checked out. I don't know if you know anything about Nigeria, but we frown upon appointments. My mom, I once told my mom I wanted to go for an appointment, and she looked at me and she said, Ale Kiai, like, God forbid, nothing is going to happen to you. And I was like, I didn't say anything was gonna happen, but it's good to get checked out. So even if it's once in 6 months, even at this time where COVID is so rampant and like there are many diseases, it is good to get checked out regularly, you know, just to take care of yourself. Eat your food, drink your water. I know I'm not a little person to be giving those advices, but I'm going to give it anyway. You know, take care of yourself and use protection. Use protection. Don't let him use the pull-out method. It doesn't work. I think like 92% of the time he's not Flash. He's not Zoom. Don't make him use make him use protection, like protection. Okay? Take care of yourselves, girls. You gotta look out for one another. And you know, aside from, you know, taking care of your reproductive system, your entire body, I think another thing to note in this story is about like friendships, because this is just me talking about how good a friend I have, so stay there, don't worry, let me finish. Me being a good friend is really what helped her in this situation, because having someone you can confide in, I mean, we're in school. Her parents aren't like 5 feet away. Her parents aren't in the next room. She didn't really have someone that she could talk to about this. So it felt good being that friend, being the one to panic for her and telling her what to do, how to do it. I know I'm practically a mother figure. Oh, wife me up. I'm wife material right now. So like being able to tell her what to do, being a comfort to her was really something I found gratifying. And like, get you a good friend. I'm not saying you should trust everyone. I'm not saying you should tell everyone about being scared of something that personal, but have a friend that you can confide in. Have a friend who can follow you to go get a pregnancy test done. You know, have someone like that. And I know it's really hard to find friends, but get you a friend like me. Get you a friend like me. If you made it this far, thank you. You are an OG, you're a real one. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and turn on your notification so you will know immediately I post a video, because more coming up. And I hope you learned something in this entire video and I wasn't just rambling for like 10 straight minutes. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.